special edition of Soap Talk with Lisa Rinna and Treadway. On today's show, we're celebrating the 50th anniversary of As the World Turns, and you're invited. Joining us today are Michael Park, Maura West, Martha Byrne, Elizabeth Hubbard, Colleen Zenk, Terri Colombino, Don Hastings, Kathryn Hayes, plus original cast member Helen Wagner. And now, the hosts of the show, Lisa Rinna and Treadway.
Debuted on CBS as one of the very first half-hour soap operas.
The show became so popular, it even had its own primetime spin-off called Our Private World. The show starred Eileen Fulton as Lisa, and it showed her adventures in Chicago.
The show eventually went to an hour and was the last live show to switch to videotape.
And of course, today, the show is still going strong, and you can catch it every day on CBS. But first, before we get started, we want to bring out one of As the World Turns' most enduring couples. They're adored by fans, and daytime wouldn't be the same without them. Please welcome the one and only Jack and Carly, Michael Park and Maura West.
Nice little thing you put together for us.
50 years doesn't always happen too often. 50 years is an incredible feat. Jack and Carly, great chemistry together. Do you guys remember the first time you guys met?
Oh, I think the stories are different. I remember her coming in, yeah, you know, you mind me talking? I'm going to talk. I remember her coming into one of the makeup rooms or the hair rooms, and she had little Ben with her, and she had really short hair. Do you remember when she came back? She had the short hair.
I loved your hair. Yeah. Short like that.
She had really short hair, and that's when I remember, and you know, she was...
And not surprisingly, he's entirely wrong. That's not...
The first of many contradictions. Yeah.
That's not at all when we met. Actually, before I had my first son, Michael came in to read for the part of Paul Ryan.
Yes.
And that's when, because you know, you're the auditioner, like you do a scene with them, you know.
You screen tested him?
Exactly. That's the word.
I got you.
She was very pregnant, and I did remember that after, yes.
With which child?
My first one,
You have
Benjamin.
3, yes?
Yeah. Yes, a boy, and then a girl.
Oh,
so
right.
I'm in your club now, mother of a girl club. That's a nice place to be.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got the boy, girl thing, and congratulations to you, because you just
had
a baby boy.
Thank you. Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Two's different than one, isn't it?
You know what? I'm getting used to it. I'm just starting to get used to it. I'm sure I got a lot more in store. So let's talk about Jack and Carly, because now, were they supposed to be together right away, or?
I have no clue.
I don't know. We certainly were linked pretty early on, I think.
We were.
You guys seem to have a brother-sister relationship.
I know, so it's weird when you have to kiss.
Yeah.
What's that like, to have to make out?
Well, when I kissed my sister, I don't know. You know, it's... we've been together so long, it kind of just happens.
Right.
I mean, it's nothing for me to kind of cozy up to Mojo, because that's just
Mojo.
the way it is.
Yeah.
Is that the nickname? Do you have a nickname for him?
No, Michael.
Yeah.
Michael. Interesting.
Or Michael!
Yeah, right. Kind of used to getting screamed at.
Now, do you have a most memorable love scene? Or one that's the worst? I don't know.
Wow, is there one?
Most memorable? Well, the one thing that I remember mostly was when we had one of those moments where you guys know there's like this gaze of love, and then the run.
Oh, yeah. And you pray to God you don't chip a tooth. Get in there.
Yeah.
And he did. He bit me.
Oh, come on.
He bit my lip really hard.
You say that? I don't recall that story at all. I don't recall that happening now.
Here's the thing, though. I tend to believe her because I hear that she's a little accident prone. Is that a true story or not?
No, it's just like, you just have to watch. You don't have any, something could fall on her. Whenever she's, it's just, you got the jib accidents and stuff like that.
I've been to the hospital a couple of times.
Have you?
From the set to the hospital. It's happened.
Is that right?
Once for the jib, I just heard.
I got like a...
Jib is the camera, just
the
for you guys
jib is
at home.
the camera that comes over
that
you.
Thing right there.
That thing with the big
that one.
stick on it. Yeah.
And it was coming, and I'm one of those actors that's, I'm really ready to go. I don't usually make people wait, am I right?
No.
So they said, okay, places, and I pop up. And there's a camera.
Oh, the jib right there. So now we have underneath the jib, that's a really solid thing if you ever hit that thing.
So it just
underneath
went,
now there's a
top of
cushion.
my head?
It's the Maura cushion underneath there.
Yes, we do.
Do you really? You keep a cushion under there?
But I mean, there was blood, and my hair was really bleached blonde.
She was blonde, and with the blood and the blonde, it doesn't really...
So you just move fast, right?
I move fast. I'm ready to go.
Because you have things to do. You're a mother of three. You got to
Absolutely.
get things done. I understand that.
Maura's one of those people that we can talk about, hey, did you get the newspaper today? Yeah, I was late today for some reason. 3, 2, 1, go. Jack, I'm really upset at you.
Really? Can you cry like that, too?
I'm not the best crier in the world. I have to
Really?
be honest. I'm working on it.
Really?
I cry so much in real life.
Now, do you work the same way, or?
I've never
He's
really...
had to. He doesn't have
you don't have a choice.
I never get into the character, really.
Yeah, exactly.
So that works well for you.
I like staying completely unfocused, and it's been working well.
What's your favorite storyline that you guys done together?
I think it was the most intense time that we had. We
Do you guys remember Teague's cabin? Do you remember that? It was a long time ago.
Long time ago,
It's when Carly and Jack first, like, really got excited about each other, and were passionate, and we're in danger, and all that fun soap opera intrigue, all rolled up into one thing. And
yeah, that was my favorite. I think we've had a lot of great writing since then, but it was the first time it was an intense situation, and
that was fun.
That's when Jack and Carly really.
So that's my favorite. Is that yours?
Well, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna.
Just spit it out.
I'm not gonna countermand you.
Well, guess what? I think we have a clip of it. We're gonna show it right now.
Oh, you do.
We playing chicken?
Everybody's got an out. You can duck.
So can you.
I don't want to. I meant every word I said to you.
Are you sure it's not, just icicles on the brain?
Nope. And I've been through plenty of life and death situations. I never kiss my partner.
That's good to know. It's good to know I wasn't alone, Jack. I wanted it to happen.
Oh, you have good chemistry. Wow. Your chemistry.
I'm really grateful that you guys found a clip where I have no makeup on.
You're right about that.
That's like me growing a month worth of beard, too.
Yeah, you guys are amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Listen, we got to take a quick break, so don't go away. Right back.
Michael and Maura sticking around, but they're also going to be joined by Byrne and Elizabeth Hubbard.
Coming up next, as the world turns, Byrne reveals why Elizabeth Hubbard slapped her when they first met. And still to come, Colleen Zenk and Terri reveal the craziest thing they've ever done in the name of love. Don Hastings and Kathryn relive the horrors of doing live TV. Plus, original cast member Helen Wagner reveals why she's become a part of television history.
Soap Talk's in a tough spot.
Who's gonna win? I am.
Terri Ivan's scary scene.
It was torture.
And Passion's new star is lost in translation.
How do you say that? I'm kind of stupid.
Watch Soap Talk tomorrow at 11, only on SOAPnet.
Introducing Miracle Grow Liquifeed, a new garden feeder, a new ready-to-use liquid Miracle Grow, and a whole new way to grow a great garden. Liquifeed makes feeding as easy as watering. No measuring, mixing, or guessing. Just attach, insert, and feed. Plants get the perfect balance of water and nutrients to grow twice as big. Now, nothing can hold you or your garden back. Liquifeed, new from Miracle Grow.
Introducing the all-new Eureka Ultima. It doesn't just clean carpets. It goes where no other vacuum has gone before to help you get a complete clean. Up high with the only telescopic self-cleaning duster. Down low with the exclusive powered edge cleaner. And with the riser visor, it goes everywhere in between. The new Ultima from Eureka, invented for the way you clean.
Put life in focus with Sears Optical. And right now, when you buy one pair, you get one free. Good on different prescriptions for glasses and sunglasses. Sears Optical.
Feeling younger. That's the difference between choosing a high collar and a plunging neckline. He definitely notices. New Nivea Age-Defying Moisturizer. Touch and be touched.
What if I told you one fig Newton has more real fruit than that entire Nutri-Grain bar?
Then I'd call you a liar.
Well, what if your own grandmother told you it was true?
It's got more real fruit, Bubba.
Then I guess I'll take the Newton. These are good, but that's not my grandmother.
Big Newtons from Nabisco. At White House Black Market, we see things in black and white. Okay, and a few shades in between. For store locations and a catalog, call 866-563-5455 or log on to whitehouseblackmarket.com. White House Black Market. Some things never go out of style.
Is your relationship in its early years, or are you old pals? Are you close friends in the great indoors, or a family in a full house? Are you living the Purina Catch-Out way of life? Essential nutrition for each life stage or lifestyle, and access to behaviorists, nutritionists, and vets for a happy, healthy life together. Physical, emotional, complete. That's the Purina Catch-Out way of life. Indoor cats crave wholesome grains and garden greens. Feed them Purina Catch-Out Indoor formula for a happy, healthy way of life.
I'm feeling insanely and wildly and overtly jealous that you would go out to the farm, that you would go there, and that you wouldn't come home to me.
Want to hear something funny? I was ready to give you the benefit of the doubt. But I see you haven't changed at all.
I am. I'm a changed woman.
No, you're not. You're still manipulating people and lying and blaming other people for your own mistakes. Now,
darling, Lily, please.
Stop. Don't. You know, you keep pushing me. You keep pushing me like this, you're just gonna keep pushing me further and further away.
Maura celebrating 50 years of As the World Turns.
For over 20 years, our next two guests have played mother and daughter, Lucinda and Lily, two of the strongest women in daytime. Please welcome Martha Byrne and Elizabeth Hubbard.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Isn't this fun?
It is.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've ever done something like this. I was just saying backstage, so this is exciting.
It's a pretty incredible thing to be a part of, no question. 20 years you guys have been working together. Over 20 years,
yes.
Right? Yes. Do you guys remember that first day that you worked together?
I remember it because it's left such an imprint on my life, because I knocked on your door, in that dressing room door, and I said, "Hi, my name's Martha. I'm going to be playing Lily now." And you put your glasses on. You said, "Oh, you have beautiful eyes." And I said, "Oh, thank you." And
I said that.
So you did say that. And I had come from a background in film and television where, as a child actor, I was 15. You know, you stood there, you said your lines, you were a good little kid, and you went home. And I went to the set and with Liz, and we had a lot of material together. And Liz didn't say basically anything that was on the page. Okay, and then you tickled me and you kind of loosened me up. And
the first rule is don't listen to the words, listen to the human being that's talking to you, and then respond to that.
Oh, exactly. It's really a good lesson.
It's a pretty amazing lesson to learn at a young age.
That for me, I went home to my mom and I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, you know, do this. And but the thing is, Liz gave me the gift of freedom as an actor. As a that was because if
we've had a lot of fun, and I had thought, but Martha said I'm wrong, that the first day we worked together, Lucinda slapped her.
No.
And that when we had a pickup the next day, you asked me to slap you again, and I said, I'm not going to hit you. It was Lucinda that slapped her, not me.
Oh, I know. But we did it.
Had a lot of fun.
Like 8 times, and there was a lot of. She smacked me a lot.
Well, you ran away an awful lot of times.
I did run away quite a bit.
What a child.
Yeah.
You're one of the people one of those actors that likes the real slap, not the stage slap.
Yes. Yeah. And I remember Liz used to wear a lot of rings.
Oh God. Oh God. Like, not today. I won't do it.
No. Don't do it. No, but at that point, I'd worked with you long enough that
you probably knew when I was going to do it.
It was a badge of honor, you know. I mean, to work with Liz anyway.
We worked together so long that we sort of feel what the other's going to do. And Martha has taught me so much. Even when she was a little girl, she taught me. It's great.
It's beautiful.
Nice. Really?
It's very beautiful.
Oh my God.
It's true. Let's talk a little bit about Lily and Holden.
Yes.
Being this super couple
for 20 years.
Oh my gosh.
Goldie. You mean the one they took his brain out?
Yeah. It grew back.
What did you think the first time you met John Hensley?
Oh, please. It was what every teenage girl in America thought when they saw it.
You had a crush on him.
Did I have a crush? I was going to have all his children.
I had a crush on him, too.
She had a crush on him. You know, he walked in and he was very quiet. He was wearing a blue striped shirt. He had this growth on his face. It was his birthday. He had a shirt on. Didn't matter. And I just was like speechless. You know, I had that girly like teenage. I was 15 and he was a little older than me, so it made it even more attractive. And he auditioned and he was just the guy. He was Holden. And he came back again and auditioned just with me again. They put him on screen again, and Doug Marlin was there, and he just was, he was magical.
Doug Marlin, the writer, who was a wonderful writer, loved young love. When young people are beginning to feel things.
Something special about
And he wrote it well.
We actually have a clip of the first time Lily saw Holden.
Oh.
Who are you?
Name's Holden Snyder.
What are you doing here?
Work here. Miss Walsh's new stable master. Who are you?
See that?
Yeah, it was real.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And you know, have worked together with John for 20 years, and he's my other husband. I mean, he really is, and we love each other so much still to this day, and we're so close. And you know, we're very nostalgic now. Both of us talk about how we grew up together, and our kids play together. All of our children play together now.
That wonderful?
And
It really
is.
It's a special thing.
Look at this beautiful girl. Really. She was that young Catholic schoolgirl, and now she's a mom, and she's.
Number 3.
Are we allowed to say what number 3 is?
Number girl. It's a little girl.
Hey! You do a lot of things in threes over there at As the World Turns.
Yeah, we do.
Everybody has 3 kids.
They both have 3.
Yeah. It kind of encourages you to have more when you see that, you know, when you see Maura's beautiful babies and Michael's beautiful babies.
Yeah. Lovely. I love the bond that you all have.
Yeah. Elizabeth, you know, the last time here you were starting on or you're working on the cancer storyline.
Yeah.
You've done an amazing, amazing job. That has to be one of your favorite storylines, I have to imagine.
Well, it's meant a lot to me because it's something very real. It's not something that you're going to mess around with. I'm just seeing what's behind me. That's when Lucinda sees her hair falling out. A terrible moment.
Yes.
But I've had such response from people. That's why this has meant more to me than the research that I put into it, which I love. Because I love reading and I love to find out in the stories and marvelous things that I can add in the scenes and all that. But the response back from men, women, this has just overwhelmed me.
It's an awful, awful disease that's affected
it's
a lot of people's lives.
A terrible journey, and if my being along on that journey has helped anybody or eased anybody, or you know, I'm grateful, and it's meant a great deal to me.
Great.
All right, well, we have to take another break. We'll be right back.
We'll come back. We'll have more of As the World Turns cast, so don't go away.
Coming up next, As the World Turns, Colleen Zenk and Terri Colombino reveal their craziest moments on the show. And later, Don Hastings and Kathryn Hayes tell why working on the show can be hazardous to your health.
Don't you ever think
Makeup's new star, Max Factor. High fashion makeup designed for drama, like new Lash Perfection. The flexible brush reaches every lash to maximize eyes.
If you've got it, maximize it.
Max Factor's makeup maximized.
Are you sleepy? No. What do you think it's gonna be like? Mom says there's even more magical stuff now.
Okay, guys, back to bed.
We're too excited to sleep.
Now a family of 4 can look forward to a week-long Walt Disney World vacation for less than $1,500, including theme park tickets. Call 407-WDisney today.
You sleep?
No, too excited.
Desserts all around, every egg's been found. Do the Cool Whip. Hello, Jello. Pass it over, please. Cause you just can't get enough. Do the Cool Whip. Do the Cool Whip.
Ask me.
Ask me. If I don't bring it up, you bring it up.
Let's not wait until you've lost any more bone.
Let's not wait till you break a bone.
You're a busy woman.
Osteoporosis is serious business because it can get worse. But bone loss can be reversed. Fosamax Plus D treats postmenopausal osteoporosis. It actually helps reverse bone loss.
It helps prevent hip and spine fractures.
Plus, it's got vitamin D.
You shouldn't use Fosamax Plus D if you have certain disorders of the esophagus.
You have to be able to stand or sit upright for 30 minutes.
If you have severe kidney disease or low blood calcium, you shouldn't take Fosamax Plus D. It's not for vitamin D deficiency.
Tell me about your stomach and digestive problems and your medications. Vitamins and supplements, too.
Stop taking Fosamax Plus D and call me right away if you get heartburn or it gets worse, or swallowing becomes difficult or painful, or if you have chest pain. These could be signs of serious upper digestive problems.
So call me. Make an appointment.
Give me a call. We'll talk about it.
Ask me. Ask me about Fosamax Plus D.
Bone loss can be reversed. Ask me.
Tu sais, moi, ce qui me ferait très plaisir.
Réfléchir.
Pourrais morder. Ah! Garçon! Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire?
Mais qu'est-ce que c'est?
New Liquid Plumber Power Jet. Blast clogs away in 3 seconds. Far away.
Makeup today? Maybe not.
Reveal your radiant skin with new Aveeno Triple Boosting Serum with natural soy to visibly even skin tone, diminish spots, and minimize lines.
Go with less makeup? Why not?
Aveeno Triple Boosting Serum.
Hey, kids, there's eggs under the bed. And I come hopping along, kicking up my heels and singing this song. Kids, and I hide them on the lawn, but you better know.
I think this one's got money in it.
When your Easter surprise becomes an instant classic, you're in a good place. The Singing Hallmark Rockin' Rabbit. Just $12.95 when you buy 3 cards. Only at today's Hallmark Gold Crown stores.
Hello, Barbara.
James? No, it can't be. My mind's just playing tricks on me. James is dead.
No, Barbara. I'm very much alive.
Welcome back. Today we're celebrating As the World Turns 50th anniversary. And what would Oakdale be without a little mischief? Our next guest will stop at nothing when it comes to love. So please welcome Barbara and Katie, Colleen Zenk Pinter, and Terri Colombino.
Isn't this fun?
This is very emotional.
Yeah, it's happening to everybody here. It's incredible. Now,
you guys are great.
Colleen's 28 years on the show. Amazing feat in and of itself.
Hard for me to believe, too.
Hard to believe.
I know we were talking to some of the fans. One of their favorite all-time storylines was when Barbara was almost killed in the bull ring in Spain. What do you remember most about that shoot? A location shoot. You don't see that much anymore.
No.
we were there for 3 weeks.
Wow.
It wasn't planned that way, and it was supposed to be Barbara and Gunnar and James, and then Steve and Betsy, who was Meg Ryan and Frank Andropoulos and Frank Runyon. And there was a huge snowstorm in New York. Half the actors and the crew got stuck on Grand Central Parkway trying to get out. You weren't there.
You were on the doctors.
You were on the doctors. And so only half of us made it to JFK. And then when we got over to Spain, into the Costa del Sol, they had their first snowstorm in 25 years, and we got stuck over there. And then eventually, our rest of our crew and our cast came over to meet us, but they had to sweep all the snow out of the bull ring. We had ice everywhere, no matter where we went. It was not sunny Spain.
No, it's not what you were looking for.
No, but we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Now, Terri, you've had some great co-stars, some great male co-stars, have you not?
Trent Dawson,
I know. I wish you'd share a few.
Oh, I can't.
You also had one of the most controversial love scenes of all time in the shower scene with Mark Collier.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Bravo to Mark.
Yeah, no question.
He hides, I know.
You like to tease him about it even now.
Oh, yeah.
What was that like for you, though?
Well, I was 3 months pregnant at the time, so I wasn't feeling too sexy, I gotta say. I let him do all the sexiness, but actually I think that took some of the focus away from me, from feeling self-conscious about it, because we were practically naked. And that was the first time I really had to be, you know, you couldn't cover things that the audience could see that the camera couldn't see. It was pretty much, you know, bare bone. But I was like, oh, I'm pregnant. I have an excuse. I don't care. I don't care what I look like. I'm fine.
Brooklyn must have the most fertile water in America.
As our boss will attest to.
Yeah, exactly.
We've played a couple of practical jokes on Mr. Galvin a few times over the years.
April Fool's Day phone calls?
Phone calls.
Oh, yes.
I'm pregnant again.
Pregnant.
Most of the time, it's true.
It does always come in threes, too.
But you all got
it sounds like it.
Beautiful at that time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Hogan Sheffer gave us this incredible story where we actually got to wear robes every day and slippers and eat good fruit and, you know, we look pretty.
And get massages.
While I was in special effects makeup looking burned and old.
We were on our way to that.
Yeah, we ended up there, don't forget. Not for a year you didn't.
Terri, what was your favorite on-screen romance?
Oh, it's so hard to say. I've had so many good ones. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but...
It's funny.
But I do have to say, you never forget your first. My de-virginized Simon is probably...
Yeah. We have a clip of the wedding.
Of the wedding.
Oh. The first.
Okay, I, Katie, take you, Simon, to be my lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, to love and cherish through sickness and health, for rich or for poor, through rain, snow, sleet, hail, in the darkness of night, till death do we part. I do. Your turn.
Okay, I, Simon, take you, Katie, and richness and poorness and all the other beautiful things that you just said. Righto, ditto, right back at you. Yada, 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 amen, hallelujah. And I do.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we have more with the fact of As the World Turns. Don't go away.
Coming up next, As the World Turns, Don Hastings and Kathryn Hayes reveal what it was like having Julianne Moore and Meg Ryan for children. And later, original cast member Helen Wagner reveals why she was never allowed to leave the house.
From the network that gave you the new way to watch soaps comes the new way to watch Y&R. Don't miss same-day episodes of Y&R coming April 24th at 7 on SOAPnet.
This is Mom's birthday cake. She's turning 34 again. This is our pet snake, Monty. We haven't told Mom he's missing yet.
Every kid's imagination is revealing. Introducing Color Explosion from Crayola.
This Easter, the search begins.
Christopher Robin is gone.
You can help Pooh find his very best friend.
Christopher Robin. We must help him get back.
Pooh's Grand Adventure, The Search for Christopher Robin. A full-length movie on Disney DVD, April 11th.
You can't always give your kids what they'd love.
Thanks, Mom.
But with Wonder, you can. Kids love Wonder Bread, and now Wonder has 2 soft new breads made with whole grain. So give them what they love.
Thanks, Mom.
New Wonder with whole grain.
She loves the dress, but it's too small.
So Angeline chose new Envy, the first rapid weight loss formula with beauty-enhancing properties. She lost 35 pounds in only 10 weeks by eating right, staying active, and using Envy. Envy even helped improve her hair, skin, and nails. Love the way you look with Envy. Rapid weight loss, enhanced beauty. New Envy. Be desired. Available at GNC.
I'm so congested and I can't sleep.
She needs Nasonex. Nasonex relieves congestion and other nasal allergy symptoms.
Ooh.
Nasonex.
Ooh.
Nasonex.
Nasonex relieves congestion and other nasal allergy symptoms. Maybe that's why 4 million nasal allergy sufferers used Nasonex last year. Side effects were generally mild and included headache, viral infection, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing.
A wise choice.
Nasonex treats congestion and other nasal allergy symptoms. Ask your doctor about Nasonex.
Vitaball, the vitamin for kids who outgrew kids' vitamins. 100% vitamins, 100% gum. Look for Vitaball where children's vitamins are sold.
If you have diabetes, then you know what this is. It's your lifeline. Luckily for us, these new meters are more accurate, they're easier to use, and the best news is you don't have to prick your fingers anymore. Access Diabetic Supply will send you one of these new meters, no charge. That's free. And if you have Medicare or private insurance, your testing supplies may also be covered. Call Access now to see if you qualify. They bill Medicare or your insurance company directly. There are no upfront costs, and they deliver your supplies right to your door for free. Call now and find out why thousands of people choose Access.
For more information, call 1-800-371-2136. Operators are standing by. Call now.
Access is America's choice for diabetic supplies. Call Access today. You'll be glad you did.
If you or a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma, call the number on your screen now. Mesothelioma is a rare cancer linked to asbestos exposure. Exposure to asbestos in mills, shipyards, or in the heating, automotive, and construction industries may have put you at risk.
Please, don't wait. Call now at 1-800-251-3766. That's 1-800-251-3766.
We're coming in on a wing and a prayer. Oh, too many steps.
Oh, dear God.
Too many steps.
Oh, my hero.
Your hero, no sleep, 7 o'clock in the morning, and a criminal record longer than your arm.
Oh, but you're cute. You're cute.
Welcome back to our 50th anniversary celebration of As the World Turns. We're here with some of the show's biggest stars.
34 years ago, Kim Sullivan walked into Bob Hughes' life, and things would never be the same again. Please welcome the reigning couple of Oakdale, Don Hastings and Kathryn Hayes. Just twinkle together.
Yes.
I turned to Colleen and I said, it's just magic. To see you two together is just magic.
You know, I have to tell you that Don tried to get me to carry him in over my shoulder.
In that scene, that's funny.
I've recovered from the operation, and it's been great.
So 34 years you guys have been working together. What'd you think of the first time you met each other?
I looked at him and I said, va, 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 boom.
And I didn't know what that meant, so I said, she's a good-looking chick, you know. Okay. Yeah, We kind of hit it off right away.
We did.
Yeah.
Now, Don, you at the time, you came from Edge of Night. Well, you've been on since 1960, but you came from Edge of Night, right?
Yeah, the Edge of Night and As the World Turns went on the same day in 1956, and I was on that show until 1960. And I was traded to As the World Turns.
Traded, I like that.
A player to be named later.
That's right.
Good. 50 years later, they're going to name that player. That's funny. But so now, was it confusing for the audience? Because it was the same week, right?
It was, yeah. I did Edge of Night Monday and Tuesday, had Wednesday off, and did World Turns Thursday and Friday. And when I walked on the set in my first scene, the phones lit up at CBS saying, "What is Jack Lane doing on As the World Turns?"
Oh, how funny.
Because that's the character.
It wasn't the same character? They didn't, like, do a crossover?
I'm surprised.
No.
I know.
They didn't do crossovers then. They hadn't been invented.
I don't know if you know what these guys say behind the two of your backs, but they have such unbelievable affection for you, for the both of you, and so much respect. It's incredible to hear from all of you up and down the cast.
And does everybody say what a funny man this
Yes, everyone says that.
Funny all the time. And didn't one of the producers say to you once, why don't you put it into your part? And you said, no, it's not my part.
That's right, that's right. Yes, it is. It's fun being a doctor and not having any smiling and no laughing. That was my first note on As the World Turns. He comes through that door smiling, there goes our rating.
Is that right?
That's the truth, yeah.
You have to be a serious doctor.
That's right.
But being a doctor, people have asked you for medical advice, haven't they?
These are all my patients.
Oh, good.
Oh, wait a minute. All of his patients are underground.
That's right. Most of them are. The master property man on As the World Turns, by the name of Herb Gordon, once said to me he had a recurring nightmare that he was on the operating table and he looked up and I was looking down.
That's funny. Do you hold the record for losing the most patients in daytime, possibly?
I've lost very good actors and actresses.
It's very funny.
Yeah, do you have a favorite storyline over the years?
I think we both like the Sabrina and...
Yeah, the Venice and...
Venice and London and other locations shoot. They just don't do them as much anymore.
No.
How long were you guys in Venice for?
We were there for a whole week.
We were
a week in London.
We were supposed to go to Paris for a week, too, but there had been some unrest there. So they heard we were coming, and the French got us. But other than that, it was really a lot of fun. It was with Julianne Moore and Stephen Bassett and Charles Chiaffi.
Yes,
Julianne Moore, whatever happened to her?
I don't know. She was one of my patients, Ty.
She was.
And Meg Ryan was also one of your children.
Yes, well, she was my stepdaughter.
Stepdaughter,
yes.
okay.
But, you know, Julianne is wonderful. Both girls were just wonderful.
Did you guys see the success then? Did you see that they would be...
Well, they were both very talented.
Yeah. Julianne really was...
You know what Julianne does that's wonderful? When she's asked about our show, she always speaks about it with great love and respect, and I think that's terrific.
I do too. I think we have a clip.
Where is he? Francis, listen to me. 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 Sweetheart. I promise you, Douglas is never, ever going to hurt anyone. Ever again.
Ooh. She's so good. She's
good. So how did you guys celebrate the 50th on the show? You guys dressed up as sitcom characters? Yeah, was it a hoot or what?
Yeah.
This will be the best show ever.
Really?
Like, the audience is going to freak out. It's so funny.
Who did you dress up as?
I saw it, that's why. Little clips. Okay. I was Lucy.
Oh, how
I love Lucy.
Yes.
Oh, that's
doesn't
great.
even look like any of us. I mean, wait till you see
Oh, how fun.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's really good. Yeah, it was fun. And they did I Dream of Jeannie, Jackie
You guys
Carly.
did I Dream of Jeannie?
I Dream of Carly.
I Dream of Carly.
Oh, how fun.
Hey, Major Nelson over there. That looks good.
Love that hairline.
Yeah, we were the Beverly Hillbillies, and I was Laura Petrie, is apparently what I looked like, and I had my hair was very 60s, and John Hensley was, I don't know what he had.
Very fun.
You know, I had to step in a cow pie. Get all the good parts.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We have so much more. When we come back, don't go away. We have the Fast and As the World Turns.
Coming up next, Helen Wagner reveals her all-time favorite scene after 50 years on the show. And later, the cast tells us why working on the show has been good for their love lives.
SOAPnet Originals. Get inside. Get connected. Get the real story. SOAPnet Originals. No one gets you closer.
Need something? To find it locally, you need yellowpages.com.
Fast forward to flawless hair. Get a head start on curly or straight looks. Introducing Frizzy's shampoos and conditioners infused with styling ingredients that start your style right in the shower. Prep for glossy curls or smooth straight styles right from the start with Frizzy's shampoos and conditioners. And for the best way to eliminate frizz, use Frizzy's hair serum. From the professionals at John Frieda.
Look, tourists. I got this one.
This is perfect.
Oh, honey, let's take a picture. Great.
And 1, 2, 3, cheese.
Did she say cheese? She just said her first word.
Oh, you said cheese.
Her first word.
Your first word. I love cheese.
Okay, that never gets old.
Great cheese comes from happy cows. Happy cows come from California. Real California cheese.
Goddesses everywhere use Venus disposable razors, combining the beauty of Venus and the one-piece simplicity of the best disposable. 3 blades hug every curve for the smoothest skin wherever you are. Venus Disposables.
We're growing a better spring at Sears. A spring with more craftsman power. A spring with more savings. Sears has everything you need for a brand new season. And with 0% financing, it's easy to get started. Spring changes everything. This week only at Sears.
You got corn?
They're here every day. They don't waste time. They're ready to order. They're ready for the heartburn. There's no way they're taking Prilosec OTC. It may take 1 to 4 days for full effect. No way. With the calcium your body needs, Fast Relief is our specialty.
Okay.
Tom, just remember that no matter where you go or what you're doing, there'll be times when you should call your mother and your father.
You are absolutely right, Nancy. And I want to say something. I want to look at my family tonight, every one of you, as grown up as you are. And I want you just to remember that you are part and parcel of a family with a pretty wonderful mother.
We are back celebrating As the World Turns 50th anniversary, and our show would not be complete without our next guest. In 1956, she spoke the very first words ever heard on As the World Turns. Right? Please welcome original cast member Helen Wagner. Congratulations on 50 years.
Thank you.
Is that amazing?
Thank you all.
Amazing.
Did you ever think it was possible when you started that very, very first day to have a show last 50 years?
Who thinks like that?
Isn't that right?
Especially at that age.
Yeah, exactly. Do you remember what your very, very first words were on the show?
Oh, yes.
What's that?
Good morning, dear. I was speaking to my husband in a separate bed.
Of course.
We're not allowed to sit.
Well,
That's
bunk seats were a little
right.
different
For a
back
long
then.
time were we allowed to lie in one bed. And if you laid in one bed, somebody had to have a foot on the floor.
Oh,
I heard that.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah. it
One
was
foot on
very-
the floor at all times, and it had to be
Yeah.
seen in the shot as well?
It had to
There were
be
a lot
seen
of kids
that
born the first couple of years.
No, I bet.
this man has made us laugh for 50 years.
Now, the show was live when you started.
Oh, yes.
Live television.
For
there
how,
wasn't
now, how
anything-
many people, Don, you did live, and
Yes.
Kathryn, you did live as
I did
well,
live.
right?
Well, it
You
was
did
all
live as well.
Everything was live.
Yeah.
Well,
Would
the
you do
doctor-
live now?
I love it.
You would love live
Yes,
now.
but
What about you guys? Love live now or no?
No.
Love live.
She just said she'd love to do it now.
Helen,
Live.
you've been drinking again.
Don, what's it been like working with Helen all these years?
Well, I've helped her a great deal. It's been great.
We sure haven't.
Well, between Helen and Don McLaughlin, who played Chris, we were a family.
We were. We loved each other. And when she came along, she was pretty good, too.
Helen, you worked with Don for 30 years. What's it been like to work with him for that long?
Phenomenal.
No. You are just delicious. You are delicious. These people are very lucky to be in your presence every day.
I'm the lucky one.
Wow.
They do it for me.
Now, you were with Don. How long did you work with Don McLaughlin?
We started off together in the pilot film.
The pilot
30
film,
years.
so 30
Yes,
years.
30
Oh,
years.
wow.
Yeah, we did 30 years, and actually, we came up to the 30th anniversary of World Turns, and everybody was saying, how can we celebrate this so that and put it on the air, but not make it sound silly like, and my husband, my real husband, Robert Willie, came up with the idea of play Nancy and Chris's 50th wedding anniversary and make it happen on the show, and that's what they did.
Oh.
They brought back a lot of actors.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, but before we go, we want to show the audience another look at one of Don McLaughlin's performances.
Oh,
Take a look.
good.
You have to help me with this now.
Well, of course I will.
Help me cut it. Now, put your hand right there.
Right there.
And down we go.
Okay.
There's a lot that's gone on in 50 years.
Yes, indeed.
Do you have any regrets?
Not a day of regret. Wish there could be 50 more. I love you every day.
Who's to say there won't be 50 more?
You'll find something new every day at Chico's. For store locations and a catalog with a special savings certificate, call 800-880-5145 or log on to chicos.com. Chico's is beautiful.
Dogs want to be where we want to be. It's only natural. And because we spend so much of our time indoors, so do they. That's why Purina created Little Bites Indoor Complete for indoor dogs, with more high-quality protein for lean muscle mass, and because indoor dogs may be prone to dry skin, more vitamin E for a healthy skin and a shiny coat. Long live your buddy. Long live your dog. Purina Little Bites Indoor Complete.
On DVD.
Hurry up! Come on!
Don't miss your chance to bring home America's #1 DVD in time for Easter. Are you prepared for what awaits you? The Chronicles of Narnia. Only today on DVD.
My old allergy medicine left me in a fog. Now I'm Claritin Clear.
Claritin relieves his worst allergy symptoms without making him drowsy or jittery. So he's in the game, not in a fog. Discover Children's Claritin and let your kids live Claritin Clear.
I've been in this room before.
What?
I've been here before.
Yeah. You took the virtual tour at Hotels.com?
Right.
Want to check out your hotel before you check in? Send in the experts at Hotels.com. They check out thousands of hotels and bring you tools like virtual tours, so you can look before you book. Log on or call now to find great deals everywhere. Hotels.com. We know hotels inside and out.
This April, enjoy new movies for a special price of only $2.99 each on Channel 530 from Dish Network Pay-Per-View.
Let me see if I have this straight.
Choose from American Pie presents Bandcamp.
Yes!
The Aristocrats.
I'd like to see that, actually.
Half-Light. Supercross.
Time to go get famous.
And Undiscovered.
The hottest guy just did the coolest thing.
Channel 530 is the only place you'll find these great films at this special price.
Really?
Go to Channel 530 and order with your remote today.
People love their hover-round power chairs.
You made me love you.
I didn't want to do it.
I didn't want to do it.
Hi, I'm Tom Cruise, inventor of the Hover-Round. I can't sing, but I can guarantee you'll love what you can do in your Hover-Round.
I love getting out of my house again, and boy, is it easy.
I love Hover-Round because it did not cost me 1 penny.
I'm amazed at the people who say they love us just because we got them their Hover-Round at little or no cost.
It's time you fell in love with a Hover-Round and learned how to be independent again. Call today to get this free information kit, which includes a free video and a free test drive certificate. You'll also get this special comparison guide that tells you how to choose the power chair that's right for you.
You made me love you.
Call 1-800-426-3737 today. That's 1-800-426-3737.
Lisa, I think having another child would be the best thing that could happen to us right now. Well?
No, Bob. Look, Bob, I don't want to talk about it. Not now.
Not now, Lisa. When?
Well, I don't know. One of these days soon.
Well, then you do agree that we do have something to talk over.
Yes.
Because, Lisa, I am not happy the way our marriage is right now.
As the World Turns 50th Anniversary Extravaganza! It is an extravaganza, isn't it? To have you all in one room. It's very special. Thank you all for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And let's celebrate this with you. Now, we just saw a clip of Eileen Fulton, who unfortunately couldn't be here today because she's not feeling very well, but you've been working with her for 46 years.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Pretty
In
amazing.
fact, one of the funny things she said one time, it was one of the first scenes we had together. The director said, Eileen, you'll be over here and Don will be over here. And she said, that's my bad side. And I said, you realize if we both had the same bad side, we'd never face each other.
That's right. You have to do your scenes back to back.
But anyway, she's a great girl and liked to change dialogue, and it was kind of scrambling sometimes working with her, but she was on a show with Rinna Phillips, who conceived and wrote As the World Turns for many years. Eileen said something to Rinna on the air, and that it was a problem sometimes learning her dialogue. And Rinna said, Eileen, you have never said one word that I've written.
Now, you've all met spouses on this show. Everybody meets their spouse.
You know, we say it all the time that soap opera genre is like one big family, but you guys are for real because you marry each other.
Right? What's that about?
There's a little How many people have married someone on the show? I know 1, 2, 3, and I know John and Kelly Hensley,
Right.
and yeah.
We had a lot of that going on in the 80s. But, you know, you work together so closely every single day, and you are in this kind of fantasy world, but like Kelly and John, they didn't even work together. They just happened to fall in love and meet on the show.
I didn't work with my husband either.
Yeah, that's right.
I always say that the reason that I got this job to the very beginning, 11 years ago, was for the sole purpose of meeting the man that stole my heart.
Yeah, that's very, very sweet.
Now that's something right there.
My wife, Leslie Denniston, came on the show, and after about the first week, she said, of all the serious actors in New York, how did I draw you? So I married her to shut her up.
Funny. Now, Kathryn, what did you think when, because, you know, he played your son when Maura first came for your son?
Yeah,
now be honest.
I had not a good reaction because she was playing, you know, not such a hot person. And Scotty had been with us since he was a kid. You know, he was a little kid.
So you're protective.
So my reaction was, wait a minute here. And I have to tell you that this girl proved me wrong. She is a wonderful wife and a wonderful mother. And I have nothing but great admiration and love for her. She is a fabulous person and actress.
You have something to add to that one.
I just want to say something.
Please.
Because, you know, Lucinda does speak up. And Lucinda came on the show so that Dr. John Dixon would smile. And I just want to mention Dr. John Dixon.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, but we have more when we come back, so don't go away.
Can Bo and Hope keep their love alive? Days is next. Then, love takes a detour in Pine Valley on All My Children, followed by One Life on SOAPnet.
Good night, Neil. Why so blue, Panda Bear?
Whatever.
I have a little secret for you. You are a buffet of manliness.
You smell nice.
Milky Way, chocolate, caramel, nougat, and comfort in every bar.
I can't concentrate. Could I be pregnant?
When you need to know if you're pregnant, nothing is more accurate than EPT. It's over 99% accurate. EPT. So accurate, we call it the error-proof test.
It's good to know.
Isn't it interesting how much people can vary in their tastes? Even in their choice of coffee, people like what they like. So there's a range of coffees in Folgers Coffee House series, from mild breakfast blend to deep, rich gourmet supreme. The roast meter can easily guide you to the one that matches your taste. Folgers Coffee